to go through that again! Like I did before, and I absolutely refuse to go through that again! I cannot! I will not!
Every time that it's really mattered, no matter how impossible it seemed, you've always found a way to bounce back! And it's never mattered more than this! I believe in you! Team! Hey, get up!
Stand up no matter how many times you fall! You become something else entirely.
More work is always going to result in better results in everything we do in life. The more you put into something, the more you're going to get out.
This is to go even further beyond!
So you can do everything you want to do. Be willing to do whatever it takes. I'm trying to explain to you, the harder you work at anything in life, the faster you're going to get to your goal, the better you're going to be. It will always be like that in everything we do.
Hi, I'm Kevin LeBrun.
What you say?
just where you at. All my adversaries on the side just get smacked. It's the heavyweights, baby, that we put on the rack. Cruz and Laroni, back on track. It's been well known like the microphone. When we up in the studio, we always in the zone. It's the battle of wit, we bring out the hits. Cause when I spit, others run and split. Yo, my style is unique on this hardcore beat. While we hit the streets, others obsolete. Take a back seat when we take the lead. I'd rather choose death than not be free. Fight the good fight, no matter the cost. Keeping in mind those that we lost. Go against us and we'll always resist. We fight to survive, that's why we exist. Hey, what you say about me? I'm still on my feet, yeah. And now you watching disbelief. You try to get the upper hand, but baby I'm still in the man. So just keep throwing stones at me, yeah. And now I'ma still take a stand. Hey, they still wanna criticize me, spread around rumors to mislead. No, we can't be stopped, we proceed. On and on to the top, we succeed. I know you loving my flow. Check your girl cause you staying low. You plateau while we just grow. Hate us, but you still at a show. Now instead of waiting around, we don't take things lying down. We always reach higher ground. Crying schools talk of the town. So all you doubters beware, cause our heart just carry no fear. While the rest just blowing hot air. We hot just like solar flares. Yeah, stay close to God. I roll like a sire, I only go hard. I wanna get higher. They said he can't make it, the devil is a liar. I shut their mouth like Kanye through the wire. My mind stays sharp, my body is iron, my soul's at peace, my spirit is fire. Studio my home, the stage my empire. Got their heads banging with a sky full of lighters. My brother rap rules, and that boy Kevin. Sunset strip in a top center, catching ravens on. Sipping corn with flames on, that goes with Melly Mel. Getting a swole on, waiting for so long. Haters were so long. I'm born with the mic, I'm so strong. You need something hot, put me in the spot. So Jimmy Bob Richie, that the kid gon' rock. Hey, what you say about me? I'm still on my feet, yeah. And now you watching disbelief. You try to get the upper hand, but baby I'm still in the man. So just keep throwing stones at me, yeah. And now I'ma still take a stand.
So if you're ready to grow, follow me. Come the body.
It's a challenge. I enjoy it. Drive and determination that you see yourself go through phases of snapping back into that mind mode.
full, I never lose. Really? Never. When it's full, I've won the Night of Champions. When it's full, I've won the Arnold Classic twice. When it's full, I do the European Tours and I win. I've never lost a show on a full mode.
It's about everything that you go through in life to get you to where you're at now. You know, my pains and agony and defeats and all that. I'm putting it all out.
We're all family here, man, and it means a lot. You know, you can dig down, you can grunt it out.
From Puerto Rico, he may be the breakthrough athlete of 2004. Here is Gustavo Badell.
Abdominals and thighs.
The challenge is abdominal and thighs.
Side chest.
You're 1 for 1, Gustavo. What's your challenge here?
Side triceps.
Gustavo, you're in second place right now. What's it going to be? These are important points for you. If you find a flaw, let me know.
Side tricep.
Side tricep.
Continue with Jay Cutler and Gustavo. Gustavo has not lost since he stepped forward here.
Champ, you are now in first place. This is really getting important for you. What's it going to be?
Back double bicep.
Back double bicep, Jay.
Opportunity to the new faces, new physique, like me, that in comparison with other guys, they have more names and more publicity. It was good because everyone can see it.
Judges, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the challenge round, Gustavo Badell.
One of the fastest rising stars in bodybuilding, Gustavo Badell. Gustavo, you just defeated Ronnie in the challenge round. In the press conference, you had some heavy words for Ronnie, and you backed it up.
Every workout is important. It's not just chest or arms, because everybody said Gustavo has a very good genetics. Legs are very good genetics. That is more than that. I respect everybody. Calf and abs, lower back, even hamstring. Muscle that many bodybuilders, they don't have it. I try to work extra hard.
Perfect. I think it's a new step for our sport, for renewed, trying to be better and better every year. I know the Miss Olympia is gonna be like that.
What are you gonna do next? What's next for you?
Like always, best workout. It's the best time.
Can't wait to see you at the Arnold.
Thank you very much.
We'll be there.
Our next contestant, until last year, was just a guy. He's a guy no longer. Peeled it off at the press conference last year. Everybody said, whoa. Eventually took third in the Mr. Olympia, third best in the world from Puerto Rico. Let's bring on big bad Gustavo Badel. 250 pounds, Gustavo Badel. People want to see it? Want to see it? Let him hear it. He's not going to take it off for nothing. Make some noise. Whoa. Woo! Troy, you got something to say to this? Whoa. Whoa. Both these guys look absolutely sensational.
They used to hold at the Mr. Olympia competition where they would compare various poses and get judged by former Mr. Olympias like Lee Haney and Dorian Yates. Gustavo defeated Ronnie in that challenge round. And that was during Ronnie's reign where he was supremely dominating. Gustavo proved to all the naysayers that hard work pays off. I think that work ethic, that he got probably from growing up in Venezuela and living in Puerto Rico, being a hard working guy, not having anything handed on silver platter to him, he proved, to the world that he was great.
Now I know my body, I know every show is gonna be excellent for me. Foundation, everything. Trying to put all together, fix all my problems if I have. If not, can be more perfect. That's bodybuilding. Size, foundation, symmetry, balance, everything together.
You look terrific. You think this is the best condition you've ever been?
Eventually it's gonna happen because I'm hungry. It's my time. What's the Olympia? I had to go to Olympia to see what's the Olympia. I had to see another show, another guys, the best guys in the world. So first time in the Olympia, I'm 29 years old. I'm a fighter. So this is my first, this is not gonna be my last. I'm gonna work hard, really hard, and I'm gonna try to be here the next year because I believe that I got great potential, I got great balance, great symmetry. But I'm gonna working hard. I'm gonna be here next year, or I'm gonna try hard.
Gustavo proved to all the naysayers that hard work pays off.
Nobody knows my name that time, but bodybuilding is like this. It's not about talk, it's about work.
Watch out, this guy was super dangerous on any stage at any time.
Men's first place.
There was no stopping this guy.
Everybody here, thank you for support our sport, and I'll see you in 2 weeks in the Arnold Classic even better. Bye. Thank you.
Nutrition, simple word, but one of the most important words in bodybuilding. Without an understanding of nutrition, you'll never be able to control your weight, the shape of your muscles, and how you look. So pay careful attention, because without that knowledge, you'll never look your best.
Pay attention to your eating, because the eating, if you don't get the eating right, the body can't be a muscle. It's not going to be able to do it. Water. Why take the water out the week of the show? If you take the water out, you're going to disturb the amount of water that's going to be stored into the muscle cells, so you can look fuller. Because that's what it is. That's what I saw in, you have to drink the water. If you don't drink the water, the body's metabolism can't speed up to digest the food, so that you keep that body on a time clock, because that's basically what it is. Before I go to the gym, I'm already drinking 1.5 liters of water. Already, before I even go to the gym. And that's what you're supposed to do to prepare yourself from the stress of going in there working out. That way I can pump all that water into my muscle cells. But look at the guy. He takes care of himself. Everything. He eats impeccable.
Good to see you guys. Sure. Oh, man. You too big, man. I tell you. Want some coffee?
Yeah. Nice special.
Get up. Training principles to build maximum mass.
Your muscle is going to have that life to it. That'll hit the stage and we're full and the muscles and the veins is popping. That you can't train like a horse and eat like a bird.
Bodybuilding can be character building. Repetition of exercises becomes a litany of self-improvement, helping us to deal better with physical and emotional stress, the kind of stress we must all contend with in daily life.
You have a long list? Like a big sheet of paper?
No problem.
Okay, I'm gonna be kind of slow here because it always gives me a problems and I already stop, you know? Okay, what I want is 12 hard-boiled eggs.
Okay.
Without the yolk, okay?
No problem.
And a bowl of oatmeal, 3 bananas, and 2 baked potatoes, and some coffee. And you know, I want the oatmeal done in water, you know? No sugar, any shit like this, you know?
No.
Okay? Nice, thank you. That's it.
No problem.
My breakfast is the biggest meal. I love breakfast.
The workout in the gym is more than just physical exercise. In competition with ourselves, we are challenged to go beyond our limits, and by doing this to extend ourselves.
They found that even watching this huge crowd order their huge lunch turned into an event.
We went to a restaurant where all the ordinary people were sitting, which we called the ordinary folks. We were sitting there on the table and people were just looking over kind of like, who are these guys? Oh my God. Big steak, scrambled eggs.
6 eggs over each.
Oh, look what he's eating. He's eating 3 hamburgers in one shot. God, well, who are there's these gladiators? I mean, they couldn't figure it out who we were, you know? And we loved that kind of a scene, you know, to shock people.
We made because we are bodybuilding. You know, believe me, do your basics, you know, train, eat good food, nutritious food.
We just ate. 4 or 5 times a day. More beef, eggs, salads, bread, a lot more fruits and vegetables. But it was strictly beef. You ate beef 4 or 5 times in a day. I mean, 6 ounces of beef after you train, well, it automatically raises your testosterone level.
Too many bodybuilders have got these conceived ideas that size lies in a bottle or in a tin.
Right.
And to me, that's a lot of bollocks. When you have good foods like pasta, you know, chicken, rice, baked potato, fish, vegetables, salads, fruits. These are the things that they want to use. But they have these conceived ideas, and I think it's their mind more than anything else. So I spend most of my money in food because my body, I love to eat. It's something that's my living, you know? So I spend most of my money on my food, on my body. What's happening as the whole world is getting very fitness conscious now and very into training, the whole thing.
You eat, and then you turn it into a pasta.
I was ready a month ago, and basically what I did is just stay on my diet and let myself get harder and harder.
Bodybuilders have to stay on a diet all the time, throughout the year.
It may sound like a contradiction, but you have to eat to burn fat and stay lean. If you deprive your body of food, it reacts as it would during a famine. Its survival mechanisms are activated.
Giving 110%. It made sense to me that you can't throw a dream away. You know, if you throw that dream away, you end up dying. That's what I believe. And I'm gonna push that dream to my fullest.
Eggs, fruit, coffee with milk, dark bread, and butter. No fad foods. No nonsense.
Because nutrition is what's going to turn your mass training and power training into muscularity, shaping and muscularizing and hardening your body.
Content of food here has listing is all different foods, telling you exactly how many calories, carbs, fat, sodium. Experimenting with my body, I've learned what works for me.
If you want to get big and strong, you have to supply whatever nutrients the body needs and deliver them when the body is most ready to absorb them.
Some of the biggest arms in the business at 21 inches.
I think that if the nutrition is not proper, you can train as hard as you want. Your training can be perfect, your recuperation can be perfect, but you'll go nowhere.
I agree with you that the heavier weights is where it's at as far as putting on the mass.
Wow!
us a sense of stamina, endurance, and you can be better, you can do more, and you constantly, as I say, keep pushing yourself in the direction that you believe that is going to transcend you, things change. I believe in going forward.
You know, I don't set any standards for anybody, and it's up to you. You get out of training what you actually put into it.
Because of Chris Bumstead and how great he looks, like everyone else, we like to see the sport get back to what Joe Weider created it to be, and that is, Joe would always tell us, like, imagine like you're a Greek god. You know, the small tie-in waist, you know, you want to make sure you can pose and hold your abs and hold the midsection, because that's the center of everything. Phenomenal, look like, you know, a statue.
I want to get a massive session in there. So the thing is, I always look at 1%ers, always every day, win the day, every day gain an advantage on everyone. 24 hours in a day. So make sure absolutely everything gets done.
To start this day the right way, that's 100% full whack, full intensity, full intent. Let's get this day going. No time to waste, let's go.
You know, and it just works in terms of changing your body. You get your body to work like a machine.
You know, I've got my cardio in, I'm getting all my meals in, I'm getting my training in. In terms of winning the day, I'm fucking ahead already.
I'm not going to mess about. I'm going. I've got goals. I believe no matter the places, I have to be able to look at myself in the mirror and say, I did everything as hard as I possibly could.
absolutely not messing about anything we do on this pod. Every second of every day is about improving the placing. It's about getting better, improving the shape, working as hard as we fucking can. We do more, never less. Always more, work as hard as we can.
Always go to something bigger than yourself. I'm wondering if you've been defeated because you have been giving yourself wholly to something that was too small to hold you. Immersing yourself into things that were too small to hold your vision. And he had to go to get to it. He had to get out of his comfort zone. So many times, you've thrown big ideas at small people. If you don't want to make waves, be mediocre. Be normal and fit in.
Trying to evolve my game. This is just the beginning, so.
Hold it. Hold it.
We're getting ready for war.
All the way up. To the top, right here. That's it. Push it, push it, push it.
But I do want to help inspire the next generation to be better. I want my life to have meaning beyond myself, and not just in the posing world, but showing athletes that, again, we can be more than just a body on the stage.
Everybody wants it. But the raw reality of it is, everybody don't get it. And the crazy thing is, if you want it, you can get it. It's a matter of will, it's a matter of hard work, it's a matter of sacrifice, it's a matter of dedication, it's a matter of commitment. And I'm not talking about the commitment that says, yes, I'll show up, not that commitment. I'm talking about the commitment. I'm gonna stay true to what I said I would do, long after the mood that I said it in has left. Get out and see what we're made out of.
We are in the gym, killing it day after day, hour after hour, year after year, because we love it. And the way I look at it is we should be doing this for ourselves, and we should be doing it to make ourselves happy, and we should be happy with what we achieve. And when we look in the mirror, we should look at exactly what we're trying to achieve and what we want to look like. And, you know, everyone has a different opinion of what they call the ideal physique. Basically, what I'm asking you is, what is your opinion of your physique? Are you achieving what you want to achieve? Are you chasing your goals and your dreams to look the way you honestly want to look?
There's always those couple of guys who are uncommon, who want to be better.
Your biggest enemy, the most important conversation you will ever have in your life is the one you have with yourself. You wake up with it, you walk around with it, you go to bed with it, eventually you're gonna act on it. You have to look in that mirror and know there's so much more in here, man. If I did not look in that mirror and say, there has to be more to this. This can't be it. And then willing to go into it, dive deep into it, and give all I have to find it.
And once you can silence all that bullshit, all the outside interference and things that are attracting your mind to everything, you can then start to grow and realizing this is my own little race.
I can live my dream. Surround myself with winners.
This is my own timeline, and this is how I'm gonna run it.
He's always got to complete. He's always so intense. He's always wound up. Everybody tells you unwind. You can't tell individuals like yourself, like me, to unwind. That's when we're the most uncomfortable. When we decide to unwind, it's because we want to unwind, not because somebody else tells us to unwind. So when you look at that, when people always say, oh, listen, you're too focused. You should relax. You work too much. You're obsessed. Those are flaws. But those flaws allow.
Okay. Just put your once those 2 hamburgers wear off, I'll be interested. Yeah, I don't even feel slightly hungry right now. And that was 7? So, taking a little bit to process it through. But then again, I didn't really exercise today, so. Yeah. The burgers?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've moved for 3 hours. I got some water, but. Yeah, I think we got like another 6 in there. Yeah. Maybe not. I put down 2 yesterday and 2 today, so that was 4. There might be 4 left.
To win over and over and over again. Initially, those may have been weaknesses, but when the individual recognizes, you know what? These are the things that allow me to be different. It's what allows me to be unique, because winning wants you to be different. Winning requires you to do different things, to think in a different way. Winning has its own way of recognizing you.
See, I believe in life you will have what you say.
The next moment for increase. Now, I don't know about you, but every moment for me is an opportunity. But think about it. Who's the only person in the world qualified to stop you? How many of you understand that there are people out there that are designed to do nothing but hold you back? But there's nothing in the world that can hold me back like me. Who's gonna stop me? See, you have to clock in. You have to pay attention right now. You need to say, listen, I'm moving up. I'm the next one moving up. Who's gonna stop me?
This is the most boring thing, the whole workout. I'd rather do squats than waist work.
You don't like it?
Can't stand it.
That's the time I use to think about how I make the next $10,000.
I always say this, it's like fitness first, because fitness is gonna make business so much easier. If you walk in a room and you're in shape, people respect that. You know, they automatically respect that. And you're creating a healthy body, which is gonna give you a healthy mind, you know? So you're gonna be sharper mentally. So I put fitness in front of business all day. So why do business if you're not in good shape? You know, when you could have a machine that's like really spitting out, you know, productive thoughts and, you know, actions, and you're locked in, you know?
I'm tired, I can't do that right now. Come on, man, you gotta have energy, life. That's what you train for. For one life, you gotta live it, right? Make your mark.
If I'd have known I was gonna have this much success, I probably would have laughed at somebody if they would have told me that back then, you know? You know, everything I have, I would have bodybuilding. You know, we have a successful freight company, and you know, everything, I've just taken the discipline and determination that I've learned through bodybuilding and, you know, 20 years of training, and applied that in other areas of my life, and I've been very successful.
Bodybuilding's made me a millionaire, for sure. Lifting weights and performing as a professional.
What I remembered was his seriousness, his focus.
My goal now is to be the best person that I possibly can be.
The struggles to get there, like I mentioned, you know, she worked 2 jobs. You know, we saved money together. We shared a car when we were 18, 19 years old. We were on our own. I worked for $5 an hour. I worked 40-hour weeks. My paycheck was $150 a week.
Because I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Pretty busy, pretty active day, which you're going to see today. Several appointments. I'm off from the gym today. I can focus on the business side of bodybuilding
and take care of things that I put off, of course, on my training days.
But what you learned in this sport right away, the reality is, if you can't sell yourself, I don't care how good you are, you're not going to make any money in this sport. Well, my dad used to say it's easy to make $1 million if you try to hang on to it. So that there's life after bodybuilding. Don't be like these guys in the NFL and the NBA. They get a little bit of money, and if they didn't make enough money and keep it, they end up homeless and broke. And it's sad because as hard as they work, I always say put that energy toward making money. I will say that Arnold, as long as I knew him, I remember laying on the beach, and he would say, I'm going to retire from this bodybuilding, my last show. I'm going to be an actor, then governor. That's how far back he was thinking. And that's a true story. And I'm saying, wow. And he meant it. But he was going to school, he was taking business management courses, he was doing a lot of quiet stuff that nobody knew about. He was an achiever, he was a go-getter.
In bodybuilding, without that, I wouldn't be where I am today. All of that is from that foundation from bodybuilding.
Nothing in my life has ever come easy. Nothing. And everything I've gotten, and I haven't had to work for it, I've had to bust my ass for it, fight, claw, and scratch my way to get it. But that being said, everything I've ever wanted, I've got.
These are just some of the trophies I won.
So that how do you win? You get even by making sure that you're prepared for when that storm comes, because that storm will come.
That's what it takes. To do anything successfully in life, you've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe.
These are the Arnold Classic trophies. These are very, very heavy, actually. This is all bronze. I was told these are worth about $25,000 a piece. And of course, the title of Arnold Classic.
So I feel that you've got to be an athlete, and you've got to be a businessman as well. You've got to be able to juggle those things. And it's not easy. When you turn pro for a reason. Because now it's time to make money. Now it's time, not money is the most important, of course not. But you've got to be a businessman as well as an athlete.
Mesh, the new mesh, some of the new mesh pants. These are very popular right now. But we still sell a lot of baggy pants, the old style school.
This is what you're thinking of. This, you'd be like this.
Oh yeah.
You can't even get out of this thing. Like your feet are right there. This, it sits just like the bending. You get it.
Now we get to see the real stuff, the whip stuff.
Time looking back over your shoulder at what happened in the past, you're never going to move forward. You got to look forward, move forward, have a plan, and have goals that you're actively working to achieve. Or else you're never going to accomplish anything in the world. So, all these people want to cry and whine about things that happened to them. And like you say, I went into my childhood, my upbringing, and there was two ways I could have gone. I could have let that defeat me, or you rise above it and move on and be successful in life. And I chose to rise above it and move on.
The ones at the bottom just don't want to admit it.
Trying to accomplish anything in life, you got to have an ability to turn negative into positive. That's a very hard thing to do. I mean, speaking from my bodybuilding career or in my life in general, I can always turn it around and use it to fuel me to do better.
it's only positive. That's it. Anything that happens to you from this day moving forward is only growth. It's only going to transform. It's only going to alchemize your life. Go and create your dream. Thank you, guys.
I want to be remembered. Nobody remembers the sloppy people. They remember the sharp people.
I wanted to make an announcement. This year is Joe Stubbs. I dedicate to this guy the best back in the history of bodybuilding. That's right, the best back in the history of bodybuilding, and I'll show you why. Very special guest, a guy that I'm expecting some really, really big things. Need I say more?
If I could work that hard every day, being blessed with the physical tools that I have, what would my career be?
I'm happy actually to be invited to the Mr. Olympia 2009 Showdown, what we call the Big Dance. It's an accomplishment for me and myself. I'm truly a champion from the day one I got my pro card. So I'll keep working on my defaults or my body parts of the week that they say. And of course, keep bringing them up. The sky's the limit. I'm going to keep pushing on, and hopefully I'll bring it back maybe next year even better and much bigger.